welcome to yet another journey. It is the first day of my vacation and I like to visit my grandparents. Besides visiting my grandparents, I also like to go a little bit hiking on the Fichtel Mountains, and that's where I am headed. I am currently on the Autobahn driving towards the Fichtel Mountains, but it's busy. It's really busy. I'm really surprised. It is just a boring Wednesday, but besides the fact that it's a Wednesday, the Autobahn is rather crowded, so it's a slow process. It's a very slow process getting to the Fichtel Mountains. My goal is to go hiking, climb up a mountain, get on top of the mountain. I brought some lunch with me, and once I reach the summit of a mountain, it will be just a very, very short hike. It will be just a hike of a bit more than 1 kilometer, I guess. I will reach the top. So it's really a short hike. It's an ideal hike for such a daytime trip to the Fichtel Mountains and to my grandparents. So yeah, after I reached the top of the mountain, I will grab my food, relax a little bit in the sun. Just look at this. Look at this beautiful weather. It's amazing. It's fantastic. But yeah, as you can see, this is the main problem. This is really the main problem. There are just 2 lanes. There are lots of trucks, and the trucks are slow. So all the other people do have to overtake the trucks, and since they sometimes also drive slow, it's a process where you need a lot of patience to get there. And yeah, so my primary goal is to take you along as I visit my grandparents, as I go hiking, as I reach the summit of this small little mountain. It's my favorite mountain in the Fichtel Mountains, so I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying my first day of vacation. Let's do this. Alrighty then, I made it to the Fichtel Mountains. Unfortunately, there is a roadworks situation going on. So right now I am taking a very, very long detour, and I do have the feeling that the people ahead of me are a little bit confused by this. But yeah, I made it to the Fichtel Mountains. Just take a look. Just take a look at this beautiful scenery. Wow, this looks amazing. This is great. I'm super happy to be here again. And yeah, so made it to the Fichtel Mountains. Now the big challenge is to get to the trailhead where my ascent can begin. I hope this detour won't take too long, because I'm somewhat on a tight schedule. I'm really somewhat on a tight schedule. I want to get up there. I'm already hungry because it's past noon, and then I have to move on to my grandparents and also drive back home today. So yeah, I hope this detour won't take too long. I still see all the signs indicating, okay, please drive straight ahead, and so that's what I will do. And yeah, in the meantime, I will enjoy this fantastic scenery. I mean, this looks amazing. This looks really amazing, seeing those rolling hills, seeing those open fields. And yeah, I guess I will bring you back in once I reached the trailhead. Wow, this was a waste of time. I finally arrived, so let's get going. Let's grab all the gear and climb that mountain. So I made it to the trailhead over there. Now I just need to grab my stuff out of the car, get my backpack, get my trail running shoes, not because I want to go trail running, but because they are comfortable for what I like to do. So yeah, let me just quickly change my shoes, and then we will start the hike. All right, ready to go. Let's cross the road and start the hike. Start the quick hike. Oh no, I forgot to start my watch. Let's do this so that I can track the height. I'm just waiting for the GPS to find my position. Come on, my friend, do this. That's a problem when you want to go hiking. This is a real problem, waiting for GPS signal. And yeah, it took me longer. It took me longer than I initially wanted. I think I'd wasted 45 minutes or so of my time for this detour. There would have been, okay, we are ready, so let's start the tracker and off we go. Yeah, if they would have announced that there is this construction site a little bit earlier, there would have been an easy way to circumvent everything. But as usual, when you're here in the more rural areas, they do have some problems with giving you information in time. This has happened so many times before to me. But yeah, I am now on my way. I hope my grandparents aren't waiting for me now that I arrived, because yeah, this was bad. That was very bad. Well, yeah, now look at this. This is a fantastic hiking path through the woods. It feels like as if it's like a trail, also used by mountain bikers. This was not the case some years ago, as I was frequently here. Now I guess mountain bikers are everywhere, but that's fine. That's alright. As long as they are real mountain bikers and not using e-bikes, things are fine. Never use e-bikes. Well, you can use e-bikes if your body, if your physical condition does not allow you to cycle a real bike anymore, then it's fine. I mean, this is really the great thing about e-bikes, I feel, when I see elderly people or people that aren't in the shape of cycling with a real bike. Then sure, why not? Go for it, use an e-bike. But everyone who still is young, who still has strength, don't use an e-bike. I mean, you can complain, hey, I do have to cycle uphill. This is stressful. Well, there's one simple solution to it. Do some more cardio training. I mean, when you want to go mountain biking or doing sports in general, this requires some practice, of course. So it's not like, hey, I now want to cycle up a super steep mountain, I want to go cycling in the Alps or so. This requires practice. You also don't just do a quick 5k run or anything like this. You also need some practice for this. But that's just my 2 cents about e-bikes and about most people using e-bikes, because I do have the feeling most people, you need to cross a road. Here there's coming a car, but that's fine, no car from there, so we are safe to cross the road. And yeah, so that's just my feeling. All right, here you see it. I want to go to the Platte, 1 kilometer. So it's a little bit more than 1 kilometer. My watch says I already walked 300 meters, so it's 1.3 kilometers from the trailhead. That's okay. That's okay. It's going a little bit uphill, as you can see. Over there are some woodworks, I guess. So they warn you entering this area, because a tree might fall on your head or anything like that. Would be unhealthy. But yeah, we're now hiking uphill. The main problem is really that I lost so much time. I lost so much time driving out here By now I thought I would have been up at the summit, maybe even have finished my lunch. And well, was cycling. Cycling. Yeah, I wish I would have been cycling. It would have been great. No. Was driving my car. Driving detours. So anyways, we are in the Fichtel Mountains. Just look at this beautiful scenery. This is fantastic. This is really great. I'm happy to be out here again. Just wish I would have more time, as just said. Alright, now we need to follow this magical path. Platte, 900 meters. We're getting there. We are indeed getting there. And yeah, this is cool. That's very cool. So I guess I just have to walk up there a little bit more for 900 meters. I don't think that I want to talk about e-bikes or cardio training or any training in general right now, because I mean, I hope I made my point clear that if you want to do things and you're not limited by, well, your body being already old or something like this, sorry for, I don't mean it in a mean way or so, I just mean it in a realistic way. If you're still healthy, and do some training instead of buying an e-bike and cycling up where you shouldn't cycle up. There are so many people that just think, okay, I can cycle up there because I do have this e-bike, but with getting your endurance, getting your stamina, you're also getting practice. You're getting bike handling skills. You spend more time on your bike, and so you're ready. You know where to go, where not to go. And I'm just talking as a roadie to you. So I'm not a mountain biker yet. Might give it a try at some point, but I'm just a roadie, a road biker. So there the same thing applies. If you're new to cycling, I mean, we can also talk about running the same way. If you're new to any endurance sport, start slow, start with short distances, and then build up your strength, build up your endurance before you do more impressive things. And while building up endurance, you also gain, as I said, practice and confidence how you can handle your bike. Servus. So just my 2 cents on this. Feels awkward. Haven't done much vlogging yet. Well, yet is the wrong word. Haven't done much vlogging lately, and it's especially weird when here in Germany suddenly some hikers approach you, and you're not only talking to a camera, no, you're even speaking English. So that's a completely different thing. And oh no, oh poor guy. Well, poor guy, that's a shame. That's really a shame. But yeah, sports. I think I'm talking too much about sports, but yeah, it's just the general thing. By building your endurance, your strength, you also gain practice. Gain practice with your bike, your running, gain confidence, know what to do, what not to do. And if you skip all of this, sure, you might see some great scenery, but more than often I think you will end up in places where you shouldn't be. Okay, this is a wild path. This is really a wild path. This is cool. Making good progress, I would say. Because in the end, I'm talking to you the entire time. I mean, another hiking path, and yeah, 500 meters. Seehaus, 2.5 kilometers. Seehaus we visited in the past, so you should be already familiar with the Seehaus. Whew, starting to sweat. Maybe I should reduce a little bit my speed, but I felt a little bit on a rush. I felt a little bit on the rush because lost so much time. Well, now I'm sweating. But anyways, beautiful path, beautiful scenery. It's been really a long time since I last was here. I think you were with me the last time I was here. I think it was the beard video. I mean, right now I'm rocking a beard again, but it's more of a scruffy beard. Won't last that long. Wanted to shorten it again, but haven't had time. Had to write papers and so on. So, well, not papers, just one paper. Still, was busy doing stuff. And today, as said in the introduction, it's my first day of vacation. So everything is a little bit rushed and spontaneous, but yeah, need to use my time. Oh, this looks beautiful. Just look at that. This is so great. Also, it's surprisingly warm. I think it's about 22 centigrade, 24 centigrade or so. So it's a nice temperature. Luckily there's some light wind, which feels good. Man, I should have brought a towel. I do have a towel in my car. Also, I do have some spare clothes because I know myself. Oh, here's this beautiful junction. I'm always amazed by it. You're suddenly in this almost Meadow-esque situation, and then the path rocks on and it becomes really rocky. There's also the main attraction of the Platte, that we will be standing on a field of large rocks, which is super cool. So yeah, making progress. But as I should have brought maybe a towel, because I brought spare clothes as I know myself, and when I go out I mostly walk a little bit faster, as I want to get there, want to see things. And so I just walk. Also, currently I'm in somewhat great shape, so as you can hear or see, I'm taking you with me. Whoa, taking you with me, climbing that mountain, and I'm constantly talking, despite the fact that we are constantly moving upwards. Ah, the shadow. In the shade of the trees, it's a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, look at this. Look at this great hiking path. It's so much fun walking here. It looks so cool. It looks so great. And yeah, you can see it's getting rockier and rockier. So we're close to the top. There you can see Plattengipfel means summit of the Platte, basically. And there you get a sneak peek. It's a rocky place, so I enjoy this. I also enjoy the perfect view from up there. We're nearly there. Now things are getting more and more rocky. Some more roots. You just have to move around careful here. And that's also the reason why I brought my trail running shoes, not because I want to do trail running, but because the surface, the environment is so much easier to tackle with good shoes. And yeah, the video is running for 17 minutes, and back there you can see our goal. So that's also a thing of endurance. Servus. Okay, we made it. Up there is the summit. Let's get there. Let's get there real quick. Ooh, windy. Okay, summit. I'm at the summit. It took me 17 minutes 40 seconds and I walked 1.3 kilometers. Wow, it's windy, I hope you can hear something. And the total ascent 150 meters. So yeah, that's alright, and that's another indication for endurance. Once you do enough practice, enough training, you can walk up a mountain while doing a vlog. And yeah, now I will sit down, enjoy this fantastic vista and enjoy my red lentils curry. I do have some leftovers from the red lentils curry. If you want to know how to make it, there's a video. Haha, this is marketing. So there's a video you can watch how to cook red lentils curry. And yeah, I will now tuck in and enjoy this. So I hope you enjoyed the ascent and our quick talk to the Platte. Oh no, got mixed up a bit, but here, red lentils curry. Red lentils curry with a fantastic vista. Let's tuck in. No! Alright, finished eating. Let's get down from this nice elevated position with the cross at the peak of the mountain. And then I'd like to show you, before I will start my journey back home. That's basically very steep steps we are going down here. Down there, but yeah, that's why I was focusing a little more on the ground to not tumble off. But yeah, before I will start my walk back to the trailhead where I parked my car, because well, need to go to my grandparents soon. I hope you can hear something because it's really windy right now. Yeah, here's another nice vantage point. I just like to show you a little bit around. Here's this sweet little bench, which is nice, but let's get to my favorite spot up here at the Platte. You just need to move up all those rocks. And you get out here where I know it's windy. I'm sorry, really sorry for the wind noise, but you see here are all those rocks. Beautiful scenery, beautiful weather, really great day for hiking. And yeah, that's basically the main part of this Platte. And since the rocks are super flat, you can also just lay down and enjoy the sun. So yeah, that's cool. Over there I think you can't really make it out on the camera, but there's this white spot. There is the Schneeberg we have been in the winter hike, I guess. And maybe you can see this tower over there in the distance. It's hard to see, hard to spot, but that's the Ochsenkopf, another favorite mountain. And yeah, so beautiful view. But for me, I guess it's time to return, and I hope the wind noise is not too strong. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick visit of the Platte. I don't know if you could see this on camera, but I found some proper wildlife. This is cool. That was nice. That was cool. He's still sitting there. He's still sitting on top of this rock, but I think I will leave him be and yeah, continue my journey. Hi friend.